If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL Exchange. They support all platforms, and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
The top 8, these contending teams right now, and
play each other. We never get those. We keep hyping them up, but they just never happen.
But it's so good when it does happen, though, because you just get qualification match after qualification match marked by 8. He doesn't want any of that. He just wants to make it a clean G1 top 5 this regional. And look at that for a shot. Dunking it over
hitting the ball cleaner than you even can possibly imagine. And they just... Now that seems to be their Achilles heel. Just hit the ball clean and they panic.
Oh, right pass from
Monkey.
Wow, pre-jumping that one and just pinching it straight down. Extra gets the finish. Great positioning from him as well.
Williams
into the dissolve. Oski, Santa Zip, but no one there. And now Nawasaki gets a free clear.
Yeah, they had a lot of moments there where it was either 30 boost was the highest that they had on their team. Oh, that's in! Flame has sniped it from a ridiculous angle.
They dead set stolen this one, and it was through Flame off the corner. Oski just not expecting that to be on net.
Chronic, and that's actually made it awkward for the entire field. Infield pass, not well designed as Flame has to make the save. Well, a lapse in judgment for a second. Didn't recognize that the pass was for everybody, and it's put the team in such a rough spot. Chronic sends us to Champions Field.
Of course we're going to Champions Field. It's a goal fest this series. It's been messy.
Game 1 inherently, intrinsically with how these things tend to work out. But if you're going into the length of the series against shooters like, of course, Rise, and I don't care what Jorius has up his sleeve on any given day, he's going to be a threat. You're going to have to deal with those small mistakes that Jorius just missed. Why is it every time I'm hyping up a player, they do something weird?
Listen,
Relating Wave gets it over him.
You can't just curse him like that, Spaceman. This is a painful one, too. We just saw a big miss on the quadrant backboard. The ball is in their court. They have to control this game. They have to get it out, find transitions, infiltrate the midfield more, and stop losing those challenges, because now you're faced with a 2v1, a bump play, and the lead increases.
I mean, that's a ridiculous win from Jorius. Quick rebound by Archie, and what do you do in this spot? Like, where do you go? You still have no around up until the contest comes through. Joyce will get the call, and with that, Ixo plays it slow. Relating Wave looking for the clear. He will find it. Boost now in the tank here for Quadrant. They can't get to midfield very cleanly. The Bemo might help. The redirect is even better from Joyo, walking into the lane and throws it towards the back net.
Even better indeed. Look at Joyo go 50-50, one in his favor because it bounces right back to a teammate. Then a quick reader, 2 to go, and it's the first goal in favor of Moist Esports, and it couldn't come any sooner.
I mean, that's just a great catch on the off rhythm there, and just
another one
through the demo. We've seen 3 now from Joyo in this game to start. It's a kickoff win by Moist. They get a bump and they get a clear lane.
And this has got to feel so good for Juicy. I mean, you talk about the pressure that's on his shoulders,
all
being able to go
in single elim. Cash cannot continue the play, but Ixo will get the call now as the second man up. Centers it back, but Moist should be there. They will. The clear. Joyo's ready. He was downfield overextending anyway. It's going to be a shot from the bottom post, and it's set up perfectly downfield.
And it's rinse repeat with Joyo all the way downfield, like you said, setting up the shot. This is exactly what happened previously, but Joyo was able to find the top corner.
Now, Turtle, what are you seeing out of Quadrant that has not been the same, whether it's been an improvement over the start of their series today? Have they changed anything from the last time we saw them?
I think it's just a matter of being more cautious of where, Joyo are. I didn't even know how to finish that sentence, because what we're seeing in front of us is more detrimental plays from Moist Esports on the defensive quadrant.
Juicy has all space.
You've just got to start reading these plays better, Spaceman.
I mean, it'd be easy to say that Moist are getting so much space, but it's really Quadrant giving them this much to work with.
I mean, look at this. Look at all this space for Astro to work with. Somebody's got to challenge. Look at this. You can't give Astro this space. Nobody wanted to challenge early. Ixo is way too late on it. Astro has enough time to get his flip reset, to ground pinch it, and Astro put it
flying
in the top.
at the
ball, past it in relating wave. Look at challenges from Quadrant. They're reading the play so much better, Spaceman, and not allowing, Moist Esports to even take that first or second step.
Oh my God! Ixo! Are you kidding? On the goal line, this read.
He's backflipping after rotating out.
As we head into a game 4 for them.
Remember, BDS and Star are eliminated with a loss, so at least BDS will be able to breathe for now. Sus still trying to fight their way through, but now into Coliseum we go. And Cap opening up the proceedings with a very quick shot off the kickoff.
I thought we were going to see Moist Esports, you know, find some type of footing. But instead, Cash then and there, Quadrant, able to make a stance.
This is actually a dangerous clear here for Quadrant. If Cash doesn't play this smartly, you're going to get possession right back, and they do so. Joyo getting a nuisance on the backboard, and here comes Joyo again.
Joyo!
Still up and scores for Astral. That's what you want from Moist.
Oh my, being a nuisance indeed. Look at Joyo go. He gets the bump on the backboard. Relating Wave still recovers, but Joyo is also clears the lane, all tied up.
You thought you had him locked down, but Moist show you that no matter what happens, they can pull something out of their sleeves, regardless if it's an ace or Joker. They're going to be laughing at you when they put that one away again. Astral off the kickoff, 2-1 lead.
You felt momentum for Quadrant after that first goal, but a quick response, and it's 2 at that for Moist Esports. Astral by himself.
To his name, 2 goals, pretty good from the field. Joyo, the lone man on the island, will try to careen this possession back, gives it to Astral. It's a bit of an open net, but Ixo more than happy to cut it down.
Cash is there.
He's the 1-2. It's perfect for a tie game.
At first, I saw Cash on the backboard. I'm thinking, what are you doing there? Why are you all the way in the opponent's half? And this is exactly immediately hit with so much speed and so many shots, and that's what is going to be the difference maker. Liquid, they are 13-1 in games against Quadrant. They've won the last 4 series, but Cash, he wants to change that curse and get the first win.
Well, there goes the cannon. This time he's on the Phoenix today, and it's looking good. Beautiful touch straight down.
They could have ended it before we got into OT, but nevertheless, we do get OT 13 seconds in, and we're already seeing Quadrant lead off with some good possession, but immediately turned around. This one was taken from the Team Liquid half and carried all the way to the goal line.
Lead block forward. You can see a towel bearing down on each side.
Punishing against Quadrant. It was those mechanics, that speed, that raw ability from Team Liquid. That's what gets them their first goal. And maybe their second with some passing plays. Back to a Chronic. The give and go. Left, right. Where do you think the ball's going? How do you defend it? You can't even read the play, Daz.
1-2 and back to 1. Loving the community. Things seem to have shifted a bit from the timeout, but still plenty of Rocket League to go on Utopia Coliseum.
You know, Daz, you talk about Liquid already having the major. What a play. Ixo, he wants to clinch the major himself through the corner by himself, and what a ring. That drop down bounce.
Wave and a Chronic almost forced it through. Relating Wave is awkward. He's backwards. Ixo tries to help. Cash gets demoed. It's a bit of a chaos here in the backfield. Atau, free chance off the backboard. Oh my God!
This man has got to have some type of modded car. Maybe springs on his wheels. Look at how fast he was able to get up to that aerial. That same level of excitement because I haven't had my coffee today, but I don't need it. This game, the Rocket League, everything that's online right now, on the tournament lives, it's crazy. What's at stake? Alpha 54 is crazy as well. Man's hitting the flip reset early on. What more do you want, Cole?
Mate, here is your shot of caffeine that you need to wake you up. When Alpha starts a series like this,
for them.
Alpha into the center size, and he's actually going to get a free touch thanks to the demo. Dorito was coming in, had to just send that one as high as he could. Buy some time. Try and make it so Redosin can't do too much against him, but he still manages it. Alpha squeezes in. Vitality take the lead.
And now we get a solo play from Redosin. He had, I believe, 40 boosts starting this play off. Got the flip reset off the bat.
There's great composure, letting it go. Mark by 8's in almost for another. Atomic up against Alpha wins it. Can he get the other touch? Not this time. Redosin sends it away. Vitality would love overtime right now. If it was offered to them, maybe it won't be. Atomic shoots this wide. Mark by 8's coming in. He's kept it high. Doritos waiting. Doritos getting it. G1 take the game and put themselves 3-1 up in the series.
Check this shot out from Dorito. Not only do you get the heroics for all of them to keep it up, but Dorito
face off versus Parker, and a demo removing Parker from the pitch. Jorius makes it a 2v3 momentarily, 3 seconds, and as he goes to the sky, 33 boost, no flip reset, the double ping off, and Rise slots it bottom right. They're messing about.
They're just having fun at this point. The double commit, double aerial play. Jorius fakes it underneath, off rises Bonnet, and then finds the angle.
They're on attack, but as soon as it goes the other way, they're lacking numbers.
That was a really disappointing flick from Dorito too. He ran out of boost, didn't try and go for the 50, just hit it somewhere towards the net, but nothing came from it. Oski, in mid-air though, just sucker punches that ball home.
Look at the pass downfield. Oski sitting central and gets the redirect mark.
The final 20 seconds is going to be somewhat of just a parade as Liquid need to hold off from conceding 2. They won't be. In fact, Atto is going to be getting that 4th goal, separating the teams by 3. 2-1 in the series now. Liquid are being huge for any fans of German Amigos and Quattro.
Oh, still stuck in all square. This is just... It feels like just it's a game of the midfield control right now. Who's going to get the pressure? Who's getting the bumps? And right now, it looks like maybe G1. Atomic reset bottom corner. G1 go ahead.
Atomic! What a phenomenal play from the sidewall. Gets the reset, and then with the lightest touch of his nose. It's something that I feel like we haven't necessarily seen from them a huge amount, where they've had this overperformance potentially. Timeout buff. Yes. Please, 5 seconds again, and look at the double tap for a Chronic. Bang! Bang! Thank you, man.
G1 though down the other end, and Chronic can't quite get a top corner. Dorito stuffs up the hit. The demo comes out, but Atomic's last man, the bump. This could be dangerous. Dorito. The bump. Is it? It is.
The physicality from Liquid overwhelming G1 like a tsunami. 1 demo, 1 bump, an air dribble attempt in the sky. He reckons that he can just keep racking up these demos. He gets 2 more on the back line, completely removes that offense starting to build for G1. And now he goes for 1 flip reset, can't get over the second, but he 50s it with the 3rd. Atto, the 2nd goal.
Sometimes the best play, Stumpy, is to do nothing at all. The flip reset was all he needed. The second touch didn't come in. Team Liquid take a 2-goal lead. And boy, oh boy, I can just hear that Champions Field announcer, Mr. Shogun, calling, unless this can go in. Atomic gets one back.
How does he touch this so perfectly? Just no movement on that ball. It sticks to his hood. Like a ball on a seal's nose. Backboard again, 1 flip reset. Both these teams now not wanting to make that crucial mistake. We've seen the mistakes that can come out of Chronic there. I felt like that might have been one, but now a 2v2. Oski to bump, and it ends up being off Mark's roof.
Oh no, I think I've cursed it saying they haven't done an own goal in a while, but Dorito could have saved that. He dodged the bump, but it was
way. If he had any more boost in the tank, he probably would have been able to finish it off, but a better look, and I'd say they're fighting fire with fire, getting more physical themselves. Just pasty, and Vatira mind games him, weaves his way through, and scores first.
It was sure set in the Fennec that brought this car into the meta with dribbles like this. And I feel like
I don't think that you want to change much. I feel like just having trust in your teammates to hit that double tap.
I'm trying him.
That's the right try. I'm just saying. And now 1v1, Vatira rise. Old teammates against each other. And Vatira reminds them who's sitting at the top of the food chain.
Show of hands, who didn't expect Vatira to score here? Anyone? Anyone in the class?
Anyone?
No.
It's actually staying away from danger there. Softy looked to bump him. Like, we're going to look to not overextend here. You know, it's all about staying calm. These positions, that's a good opportunity. A Chronic forced it through. What a solo play by Chronic, taking a scenic route. A little bit of a stealing bounce. Huge fake on Itachi. And then the beat on Exotic to the punch. Did not come back to haunt them in the second game. That's what it's about for Team Liquid. They know that they've got what it takes mechanically. They know that they've got the talent. It's all about consistency. Look at this, Ratto. Give these guys a little bit of time on the ball, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's actually tried to pick up the back corner boost there as it's we saw the Karmic Corp 8-1 win or something silly. Oh, it's a great pass. It's somehow saved well. Karmic Corp don't have any momentum for the follow-up. Team Liquid don't look comfortable. Vatira dunks it through the last defender. He needed a bit of help there. There was just none anywhere that he could see. Oski wanted to force it into the corner, but Vatira says no. It's Karmic Corp with the first push forward. Fake challenge to the near post from Atto. Slows Itachi down. And that gave time for numbers to gather at the back now. Atto through one with a low 50. Can he go through? Yes, he can. Atto with a huge solo play ties the series.
Vatira got greedy. Could have played that to his own back corner, given himself so much time.
You know, compared to the MVP of the split so far, standard he's set for himself, Itachi's having a very awkward couple of games here. But Vatira is just doing more and more. Not enough though. Atto finishes off a full team offensive drive. Oski with a win on a 50-50, a knock on forward. Chronic's there to pop it to the backboard, and in comes
Chronic, oh, he turns. That's a good bounce from him as well. He's up against Vatira, who has got support on the way. Goes for the low challenge. And that might be a new wrinkle to the game that will be very good for Team Liquid. That is sheer power. Unstoppable.
What a team play by a Chronic and Atto. Infield from Atto and Chronic.
You going in off a loss. Only one team from the region is not going to be doing that. Vatira scores some time in the ball. He's up against Oski.
Oh my.
What a goal! Vatira is that guy!
It's actually pops it in field to him, and Oski probably looked up in horror as he realized
the boost totals are starting to run low. K-Corp are aware of it. They're starting to swarm. Every challenge that goes their way was another big win for them. Instead, this one drops down to a toe. Gets the pass.
Atto with a monstrous pass. He had hardly any boost to play with. Had to wave dash alongside the ball.
Lots of people who've pretty much given up on them ever making it, and they're trying to prove to themselves that was incorrect. As Ivan takes the shot. Ivan stinks it in the bottom right.
Ivan, I mean, he's just carrying along with the speed of this pass. Catalysm from the sidewall, clangs it across, and whenever that overwhelms Dorito on the goal line.
Suddenly this series is absolutely alive as Catalysm comes forward. Mark by 8's underneath him. Another bump. Calls into action, Mark by 8. He doesn't have the answer.
This is Togs infiltrating your own defensive end. He was looking for a corner boost, but said, okay, I could just turn around quickly and take out Atomic, punch him out the air. That's a very heavy and offensively minded G1.
Atomic's going to take this boost. Catalysm is his only target. Dorito takes Catalysm out. Does Atomic have the double tap? Of course he does. 1-0 G1.
Of course he does. I mean, he's not going to miss this one. Dorito, he understood that the demos were so effective in the last game that denied him.
Really just trying to control the ball there. They don't want to slap it away with a half clear with the 1-goal deficit. The kickoff might play in their favor here. Indeed it has. Cash looking to shoot directly. Oh, what a goal from Cash. Just when you think he's going to drop down a pass, he goes on the other side of the ball and shoots it.
That is unbelievable by Cash. Well, you're wondering why
and, you know, maybe take that one extra touch before shooting, just to make sure that you're not passing to the final defender.
Oh, Cash underneath, straight to Relating Wave. What a duo that was. How early is this communicated where Relating Wave is just sat underneath waiting for it?
Yeah, Cash just completely fakes out the first challenge there. Available for Quadrant if this one doesn't go too well. G1 really have made the most of their chances. Here's another one, Atomic with a double, and he puts it in. I mean, that is a phenomenal hat trick from Atomic. 2 quick reads on stealing bounces, and now a consistent double tap for 2 G1.
So much credit.
Atomic is, for once, not the quickest to the ball. Cash pass 2. Ixo trying to dunk through the last man. Looks like we've got a momentary slow in the pace, but not for long. Dorito with the finishing goal. Atomic lays it off to him. What an assist. Sneaking it past Relating Wave, and Cash had
the Relating
no
Wave
chance.
shot. I mean, I say that. It very well could be.
I mean, they've been on form in this game as well. I think Relating Wave in particular, he's just so effective every time he gets involved in offense. Oh, look at this though. It's your man Dorito. He doesn't want to be forgotten about. I mean, this is just ridiculous. They are dominating.
Well, I was going to say, does...